Hello students, myself Meena Jain is ready to teach you your new poem, A Photograph. It is composed by Shirley Tulson. First of all, I want to tell you about the poetess. Poetess was born on May 20, 1924 in England. She was very influenced by her father because he was also a very good writer. She served as a editor of many magazines. Her poem, A Photograph. All of you know the word photograph. Photograph is a very common word in our life. We all are very crazy to click photographs because photographs are very important part of our life. When we see any photograph, past memories revives. A photograph by the poetess also a tribute to her mother. Through the photograph, she wants to tell about the memories of her mother. The photograph was pasted on a cardboard, and when the poetess looks at the photograph, past memories keep flashing into her mind. Through the photograph, poetess wants to tell how time takes its toll on life. Poetess also wants to show conflict between the nature and human beings. Human beings change with the passage of time, but the object of nature like sea, like the river are permanent, are eternal. They do not change with the passage of time. हिंदी में समझेंगे इसको आप एक बार. जैसे कि अ फोटोग्राफ पोएम का टाइटल है. फोटोग्राफ एक कार्डबोर्ड पर चिपका हुआ है और पोएटेस उसको देखती है. जो पोएम है उसकी सेटिंग है कि दो लेडीज की, दो विमेन की मेमोरीज. एक तो पोएटेस जो अपनी मदर की फोटोग्राफ देखती है और दूसरा उसकी मदर की मेमोरीज. जब वो फोटोग्राफ क्लिक की गई थी उसकी मदर 12 इयर्स की थी. इसके थ्रू, इस पोएम के थ्रू पोएटेस अपनी मदर को श्रद्धांजलि देती है और ये भी बताना चाहती है कि टाइम किस तरह से हर चीज को चेंज कर देता है. केवल जो नेचुरल ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं वो चेंज नहीं होते. पोएटेस कहना चाहती है कि जो मेमोरीज हैं वो भी एक तरह से इटर्नल है, कि हम चेंज हो जाते हैं, हमारी एज बढ़ जाती है. मदर जब 12 ईयर की थी, लेकिन जब वो अपनी मदर की फोटोग्राफ देखती है तो मदर ओल्ड एज में थी. हर चीज़ चेंज हो जाती है टाइम के साथ, लेकिन मेमोरीज चेंज नहीं होती और ना ही नेचुरल ऑब्जेक्ट्स चेंज होते हैं. अब आप पोएम का फर्स्ट स्टैंजा देखेंगे. मैं पोएम पढ़ती हूँ. द कार्डबोर्ड shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hand, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. इसका कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या होगा पोएम इन लाइन्स का? When the poetess looks at the cardboard, past memories sprout in her mind. The cardboard shows me how it was. She looks at the cardboard and photograph of her mother. How it was when the two girl cousins went paddling. Her mother and her two cousins went to swim in the sea. Her uncle clicked their photograph and mother was looking very sweet. The cousins of her mother hold the hands of her mother because Mother was the eldest of the three. All three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera. A sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born, and the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. Uncle was taking photograph of the cousins, and they are holding the hands of their elder sister, because the poetess mother was the eldest of the three. When the uncle click photograph, their hair fall on their face and they are smiling through the hair. In the last two lines, and the sea, which appears to have changed less, was there terribly transient. Terribly, moving rapidly. The water of the sea moving rapidly. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. The sea, which seems to have changeless, washed the little feet of those children. Through these lines, poet highlights the eternal aspects of the nature, because sea is changeless and the age of human beings are changed with the passage of time. Second stanza है, some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. See Betty and Dolly, she would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. The sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. Both three with the labored ease of loss. In this stanza, the poet imagines that her mother would have laughed to see the photograph after 20 or 30 years, because this photograph was her past now. She would laugh as it revives her past memory. She would tell the poetess how her cousins name were Betty and Dolly. Her cousins looked so different, so funny. Their dress also appears to be awkward. And the last lines was her past, mine is her laughter. Photograph was the past of mother, and the smile of the mother was the past for the poetess. Both three with the labored ease. अब इन दो लाइन पर आप ध्यान देंगे, labored ease. labored किसी भी काम को करने में कठिनाई होना, और ease माने आसानी से हो जाना. ये दो अपोजिट वर्ड एक साथ यूज किए गए हैं. इन दो अपोजिट वर्ड को एक साथ यूज करना दो बातों को शो करता है कि पोएटेस के लिए बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट है इस बात को एक्सेप्ट करना कि उसकी मदर की जो स्माइल है वो अब पास्ट की बात है. और फिगर ऑफ स्पीच, जब दो अपोजिट वर्ड एक साथ यूज किए जाते हैं तो फिगर ऑफ स्पीच कौन सा होता है? ऑक्सीमोरन. तो फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज ऑक्सीमोरन, फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज यूज्ड इन दीज लाइन्स. Last stanza. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived. In the last stanza, the poetess wants to tell that mother has been dead now. और कितने साल हो गए? As many years as that girl lived. जो पहली बात पोएटेस ने फर्स्ट स्टैंजा में बताई थी कि उसकी मदर 12 years की थी जब ये फोटोग्राफ क्लिक हुआ था. तो उसकी मदर को अब मरे हुए 12 साल हो चुके हैं. एंड ऑफ दिस सर्कमस्टांस का वैसे तो शाब्दिक अर्थ होता है कंडीशन, लेकिन यहाँ पर क्या है? यहाँ पर सर्कमस्टांसेस रिलेटेड है उसकी डेथ से. सर्कमस्टांसेस, देयर इज नथिंग टू से एट ऑल. पोएटेस डज नॉट वांट टू एक्सेप्ट दैट हर मदर हैज नाउ डेड. इट्स साइलेंसेस. ये जो दो वर्ड है इन पर आप ध्यान देंगे. साइलेंसेस. दो वर्ड. साइलेंस का मतलब क्या है? वैसे तो चुप होना, लेकिन यहाँ पर साइलेंस क्या है कि मदर इज नाउ डेड. सो साइलेंस ऑफ हर मदर साइलेंसेस द पोएटेस. मीन्स अब उसके पास कोई भी शब्द कहने के लिए नहीं है क्योंकि उसकी मदर की डेथ हो चुकी, तो साइलेंस ऑफ हर मदर साइलेंसेस द पोएटेस। थैंक यू। हाँ तो भाई कैसी बन गई? मुझे तो लगता नहीं कुछ सही बनी होगी।